Two objects A and B are connected by hinge to a rigid rod that has length L. The objects slide along perpendicular guide rails as shown in figure P2.40. Assume object A slides to the left with a constant speed v. Find the velocity Vb of object B as function of the angle theta, and describe Vb relative to V. Is Vb always smaller than V, larger than V, or the same as V, or does it have some other relationship? Okay, now we have here a right angle triangle, right? This one is the right angle. And obviously, because this is a right angle triangle, we can have the Pythagorean theorem. And that is x squared and then plus y squared, and that will equal to L squared. Good. And one thing to remember here, that this L here is a rigid rod, right? And what does that mean? That means that it will not change shape. It is rigid. So if this moves to the left as described by this V, so I will have this moves to the left, right? So this B here will move up. So that speed here is our Vb, right? But then remember that V and Vb here is the change of this length over time. And so we need to differentiate this here with respect to time. So I'll have to differentiate of this, differentiate with respect to time. Okay, and on the left hand side here, I will have 2x. However, that is the differentiation with respect to x. To get to t, we need to multiply it by dx dt. Okay, and then we also have 2y here, but that is differentiation with respect to y. To get to t, we need to multiply this by dy dt. And on the right hand side, one thing to remember that this L is a constant. So L squared is also constant. And if we differentiate a constant, that will result in 0, right? So I have 0. Good. But then here, dx dt is the change of x over time, which is the speed. And here, dy dt also the change of this length over time, which is the speed of this one here. However, we have to remember that this v is goes to the left, and our coordinate system says that our x here is positive to the right and y is positive upward. So this is the speed of x, but we have to remember that it has negative sign because it is goes to the left. So I will have 2x and then multiplied by minus v here. Good. And then we also have 2y. However, this one is already the same as this positive direction. So I will have this one here is equal to Vb. Like this. Good. And all of that will equal to 0 on the right hand side. And now we need to find out Vb, right? So I will need to isolate this Vb. Let's move this to the right hand side. So I will have 2y multiplied by Vb here. And that will equal to 2x multiplied by v. Good. We can divide both sides here by 2y. So we'll have 2y here and 2y here. And this one will cancel out, and this also cancel out. In the right hand side, the 2 will cancel out. So I will have Vb here. Vb is equal to x divided by y, and then multiplied by v. Good. And now let's answer question A. Find the object velocity Vb of the object as a function of the angle theta. Okay, so to convert this x and y into theta, we need to use trigonometry. Let's see theta here. x is the opposite, x is the adjacent side, and y is the opposite side. Remember that opposite divided by adjacent is tangent, right? So I need to convert this into that form. So I will have VB here, and that will equal to, remember that tangent here is y over x. So I will have this one, y over x, and we can flip this by using 1 over y over x like this, right? So this is the same thing, and then multiply this by v. Okay, but then VB here is equal to, that is 1 divided by y over x, which is tangent of theta. Then multiply it by v. Or maybe we can simplify this, that is VB equals v over tangent of theta. And that is the answer for question A. And how about question B? I think we have already answered question B, right? Because the relationship between VB and V is this one here. It is not always the same. It is depending on x and y. So the answer for question B here is VB here is equal to x over y multiplied by V. So this is the relationship between VB and V. Okay, and let's highlight that and use this as our answer. So hopefully I did not make any mistakes during my calculation. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment if you have any feedback. Once more, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.